And this is Dr. Abraheim Weizfeld Goldsheider, who is speaking to you now on behalf of the interview that I conducted with my mother, who is Cyrla Wajsfeld-Friedman from the Warsaw Ghetto, who escaped the Warsaw Ghetto by means of the Jewish Bundist network underground railway that was set up by her brother Meyer Goldsheider. And I'm continuing now with the fifth interview conducted with Cyrla Weisfeld here, shown as she was in the Warsaw. And now begin.
Gittuk. Ja.
Gittuk means good day.
Das ist Gittuk. 23. März. 98. 23rd of March, 1998.
23rd of March, 1998.
Oh, ja, ga de wazen net eens.
I'm going to show you something, I say to her, my mother. What is this?
No, I hope that is the wazen there. This is pictures in the Warsaw Ghetto afstand.
And these are pictures of the Warsaw Ghetto uprising. Aufstand.
Weißt du, was das ist? Du weißt,
Do you know what this is?
verstehst du es so?
Do you know what he's saying? Do you understand what he's saying?
In the Warsaw Ghetto afstand.
From the Warsaw Ghetto uprising. Yeah, she says.
Das ist, wenn die Partisanen, hat gesagt, geschlagen mit den Nazis in Warschau.
This is when the partisans fought against the Nazis in Warsaw.
Guck mal, das ist Algassen in Warschau. Hier.
And here is a picture of all the streets in Warsaw after they were destroyed, of course. This is where the Jews were living, the Jewish people were living.
This is Gesha. This is Paulia.
I mentioned the name of the street and she corrected me, my pronunciation. I said Gesha, she said Gensha.
Yes. This is Zilna.
And Vilna Street. Vilna is the name of a city elsewhere.
The gas Zilna. These two now Walitsky. Now Walitsky. Yeah.
Valinsky Street. Oh yeah, yeah, she says. What more? I can tell you some other streets here.
The Zilna. The Zika. Dus the gas the Zika. Zika.
Zipka Street, yeah.
Dus nog toe Ostrovska. Ja.
Ostrovska Street, yes, she recognizes that name as well.
Воlinska, Mila, Niska, ja. Galinia, Gesha, Gensha. Oh.
She refers to a family Mosul which had a home or a shop on that street.
And
where did you live?
Voske?
Wazowskia.
Welke gas is de Voska? Voska? Ja. Ostrovska, Wolinska, Veska, ja. Muranovska, Muranovska. No, ich will wissen. Es ist nicht richtig von dir, ja, ich weiß. Für dir.
So she was saying, yes, I know about them. And so I replied, yes, but I want to know. I need to know about these streets.
Mir ist es wichtig. Du hast gewohnt, welche gas?
To me, it's important. So you lived on which street?
Zilovska.
Zilovska. She lived on Zilovska Street.
Zilovska. Ich sehe nicht kein Zilovska.
Now I'm going to tell her, well, I can't find it. I'm missing it.
Muranovska. Ostrovska. Delta. Liniana. Kupiaka.
There was Khalinovska, also another street she mentions that I didn't find. Then there was the street she mentions there.
Doorgegaan? Dus toen lag het nou.
You should realize, at this late date, 1998, I think it was, my mother is quite weak. She only lasted until the age of about 82.
Wapiki. Carmelika.
On that street lived the better houses, and there was a butcher who lived on that street.
Lipi. Nomolipi. De Zinja. Dus de Smokza.
Dus die slijders dat is door als ik een slijdactie vrouwen voor. Als ik het zie doen, necessair
In 1928, I had a job on that street there. And we made stuff there.
Het was de partisanen.
I'll show you the partisans. She says, I want to know what you know here.
Oh, look at me.
Hey, I was here twice already.
Okay. I'm making an interview with my mother. Tape recording. And
Ага.
I'm showing her pictures of the Warsaw Ghetto uprising.
Die Trappies.
Eens kijken naar de partisanen.
Partisanen, ja, ik zie dat.
En ze zijn gehapt door de Nazis. So,
So you see here, there are pictures of the partisans in the Warsaw Ghetto, and they were captured by the Nazis. Mhm.
die kunnen in de vrijheid laten en ze hebben zich vermacht dort in de handen.
And they were captured coming out of their hiding places, underground hiding places, in which they were hidden.
Poor guys. What's gewend is gewend.
Says,
Vergessen? Vergessen?
ja, ze is erop
Dat
gegaan.
heeft hij gezegd, dat hij dat niet kent.
I'm saying to my mother's helper, yes, we went to eat already.
Kijk nou, die zijn de partisanen bezat, dat geschlagen, tegen de Nazis dort.
You see, look, here are the partisans that fought against the Nazis.
De vrouwen ook hadden zich geschlagen.
Ja, maar goed.
And we still have to fight against the Nazis.
Die was lebend en zijn nog een bos hier, alles schieflegen. Die zaten. Aber das jetzt beschlossen, Zeichen davon. Ist das nicht Schlüssel? Ah? Ist das nicht Schlüssel?
Ich weiß nicht, wie das gleich. Ja, sie spielt darin mit uns. Kijk nou, du is de koning te nemen, zeg. Du weißt den, wer this is?
Okay, then I show her another photo of a partisan. I said, do you see this one's face? Do you know this person?
Ja, de ene?
No, not even one.
Das kijk nou verder, das will even das nemen, zeg.
Look again, maybe you'll find somebody that you know.
Sie?
Her? Him?
No, is niet genannt dat move.
She says, let's do this another time. And I said, no, there is no other time.
Oh, kijk nou één. Eén.
And him.
Die 20 Mal schon offen this morning. 20 Mal. Das muss man sagen, meines,
So, op mij gegeven de geld. Ze bij zo'n terug te gaan in Montreal, kan ik de geld terug te gaan in Montreal.
So I'm saying to her that I asked my mother for some money in order to pay for my transport to come from Montreal to Toronto, because at that time I was a single parent living on welfare.
She's so good. You know,
Wat is er zo shine dus?
yes, my daughter brought me from she went to I don't know this place. That's all the fashion.
Ja.
But that's a gold. I cut a gold.
Aha.
Yeah.
Oké, kijk op één. Wer is het?
Okay. have a look at this one, look at him.
Oh, the bait. Okay. Den man, dus de man.
Here's a man.
Vrouw, dus de oudere, dus de jonge.
Here's another, and there's a young one.
De meidel doet.
And there's a girl there.
Nee, de Poolse kan dat met de game dus. Kijk nou. Dus de man, dus de vrouw.
A Polish friend gave me this book with the photos. I say, see, here's a woman, there's a man. These are photos published by Poland on the Warsaw Ghetto, of photos taken by a German officer who was taking photos illegally. And these are very high definition photos, and they are printed with silver oxide. Ultimate, like photos that are so fine, that they look three-dimensional.
Dus de man, kijk nou. Dus de mensen, kijk op in. Kijk op in.
Look at him. Do you know him?
What sits up in Russia, the government is going to change government. Yeltsin today, Yeltsin discussed with us, each couple people see that fight.
That's my mother's helper speaking.
En Yeltsin gaat er Rusland?
Yeah, not yet, but he is tired. Any day he can go.
Ja.
He doesn't feel it.
No. Oké, kijk nou die mensen. Dus.
Okay, so she was, my mother's helper was just talking about, how she takes care of my mother. She goes out with her, that sort of thing. Okay, now I go back to the photos.
Eén dort.
Yeah.
Hey, kijk, die kijkt niet. Van die mensen darfst du kijken, die darfst du de nummer van die mensen heeft bewijs.
Look here, you're not looking at them, like these are photos of people that you may know, and we need to know, the names of these people.
Okay, kijk nou. Du hast noch nicht gesehen, aber ich weiß, der eine noch der andere, okay? Verstehst du?
Look here, look at one after the other, like you have to understand.
Kijk op sie. Kijk naar één.
Her, him.
En sie, één. Eén met de bekel. Kijk naar één met de mustache.
What about him with the bagel? And what about him with the mustache?
Nee?
No?
En dan wissen de namen van die mensen.
We need to know the names of these people. That's it, there's no more.
Jewish conversation, what's there? Maybe in packet. Lipstick it's there. About voices, but she like it this show.
Yeah, of course. Ah, kijk nou.
Yeah.
Vrouw.
Oh, yeah.
Kijk nou. Zeer schön. Ja, sie, weißt du sie?
Look at this one. Look, isn't she beautiful?
Siehe. Weißt du nicht?
Her?
Siehe. Kijk nou, sie. Sie hat sich mit ihrem Mann zu einem. Sie hat sich zu einem.
Some people are like it, older people. In fact, I said before, they give theater to them, lots of people.
Downstairs, you can see on the television.
On television, lots of people here, they are live.
Yeah.
People are ladies sing all the time at 7th floor, 2 ladies from Ghetto.
Nothing opposite the she
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
This is a Deutsche show?
No, that's just a
And this is German. Anyway, you know, the conversation with the mother's helper, I can't translate, you know, because her accent is different than the Warsaw accent, and I don't understand her Yiddish, you know, as well as I do the Warsaw accent.
Actually, yeah. Mir dort seine Sache so ja deutsche Sache.
She has a German thing, you know, or something like that.
Ja, hat nicht Asien Hitler.
It doesn't have an iron helmet.
This is a Polish.
It must be a Polish soldier.
In andere sind da reingegangen.
Ja.
Na, rausgegangen. Also,
Als je gas in cage, in the fridge, in
Wanneer is
the
het?
cage. It's for
Gonna have a cake, gonna drink.
ich habe schon gehört. Ich
Ja?
vergessen, ja, sagt, ja.
So the helper wants to give her a coffee and a bagel, and I said she's already had, you know, to eat.
Die sind die Polnische oder die Ukrainische.
These are the Polish ones. No, the Ukrainian ones.
Die Ukrainische, mit den Schwarzen und hier.
The Ukrainian ones with the black uniforms. I think the photos are referring to the guards at the ghetto.
Persische. Und das ist die Direction, so das kannst du. Gib nur den Mann du.
Here, have a look at this man here.
Nein?
No,
It's blue again, was hanging after down.
Weggeleikt.
Huh?
Hebben ze weggeleikt?
Ja.
Aangeleikt.
On the top.
Yeah. In fact,
Maar toen is de wand. Dus gedenk de twee garanties, de ghetto. Dus ze hebben gemaakt de wand toe.
and this is the entrance to the ghetto.
Je hebt niet goed gezien, dit is een waarschijnlijk vriend dat dus, ja.
So you didn't see this because you went out, you know, at an early time.
no, mama didn't get it too.
Een moment. En ze waarschijnlijk het schrikken kunnen voor die schwester.
And I was explaining to the helper that my mother came back to the ghetto to get her younger sister.
Ja, je weet niet, de ganze history.
And I said, yes, two times she escaped.
Ja, ze weet niet.
She doesn't have.
But she doesn't talk about it.
Ik moet die andere doen.
How she can get forget?
How did she get out of the ghetto? She tries to say in English.
Ze is rausgegangen, wieso ist rausgegangen von der Ghetto? Das ist 120 Polnische?
So how did you get out of the ghetto? Did you dress up as a Polish person or?
Oh, your face in it.
We were at Harrington, and I began with stuff in the banana, in the
We went in carts at nighttime.
in Bagona,
Ja.
And we went into a wagon.
full of it, in the
From Poland.
in Poland, in the Deutsche School,
Mm-hmm.
So we hid in the wagon in the train from the Germans.
in the park in the race, which so had the bullet.
Ja.
Ja,
Hebben ze gedacht, de bullet dan?
So we went and hid in the train.
Good, that's
Krieger.
They hid in the toilet, and the Nazis came.
Ja, de lippen dat wel.
Wie soll bis da rankommen, zurück zu Polen zu gehen? Ich bin die Schwester. Wie soll...
So, how did you make it back into Poland, to get your sister?
Bist du zurück reingekommen von Russland?
So you came back into Poland from Russia.
Ah, she did the begonnen here going to Russia. And the hospital, but Russia was there already. Yeah.
And so the helper says, "Oh, so you went to Russia?" And my mother says, "Yes, I went out into Russia." Yeah.
Ah, that's how she come to Russia. Yeah. How she got back?
Oh, so that's how you escaped. Okay.
Dat dus een man van een van Miguel is hier de baby, de Циганці Ліді, Циганці Діловиця,
So there was a man who we paid a little bit of money, and he took us in a wagon, to here and to there.
Hoeveel was de bezug?
How much did you pay?
Nein, hij is gekomen van Lublin. Hij is gekomen van Rusland.
And the helper says, and the father came with you there? And so I explained, no, my father was from another city, from Lublin. And he gave us to eat, some Jewish food.
Hast du gehabt boyfriend? Hast du gehabt Freund, bist du in Warsaw dort?
So did you have a boyfriend in Warsaw?
But doesn't have a boyfriend.
He said there was a council or circle of friends, but and then I say, so it wasn't a boyfriend. So there was a number of people that we went with, and then there was my sister Chava.
Ja, die is zo rausgenommen.
So I say to her, so you brought her out then? And she says, yeah. Ungewarnt. I'm not quite sure, how to translate that. Yeah, so she warned her. She says twice. So she found her sister and she brought her out, and she went one way and her sister went another way. So we went with one person who was an organizer of the whole party, organization, Bundist organization.
In Russia, Cyrla. Little George lived in Russia.
Oh,
From Poland.
from
From Germany.
40 bis 45, 46.
Yeah.
So in the year was ik nog een beetje gedacht.
So she stayed in Russia until 1945. And I said, no, corrected myself. And I said until 1947, maybe, you know, because it took a year to get out of Russia after the war had ended.
Ja, 6 uur.
That to come Poland again.
In Wetzlar.
That's
Wetzlar. Je dus een stuk in Duitsland kriegen.
So she went to a refugee camp that was called Wetzlar in northwest Germany in the American sector.
Het zit Polen nog een beetje in. Ze hebben nou aangelegd dat
So my mother says, yes, she was there, and she was working with children. As I showed the photo in the previous video, she was a kindergarten teacher. So she was working in a kindergarten. So we didn't have much to eat, you know, it was very difficult.
Story, big story, Mama.
Welche organisatie ist es gewesen für Juden, die haben gemacht, zu gehen?
So which organization helped enabled you to be able to escape?
Ja. Is er gewesen een nummer van de organisatie van die?
So the people who came, you know, were from far away. So I ask again, you know, is there a name of the organization, you know, that these people came from?
Groepen Juden die zijn naar Rubbe gegaan? Ja. Dus er gewesen de nummer van de organisatie.
What's a bahal in the toilets? What's a bahal into the toilets?
Yeah, that's another place. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. So the get up at the bus. No, that.
Dus de Warsaw Ghetto opstaan.
Now the Yiddish
Here's a photo of the Warsaw Ghetto uprising.
hospital, you don't feel like a Yiddish because you do Yiddish. They attack all hospital. You know how they mean? You can talk to them. Yiddish hospital, Yiddish hospital.
De Jiddische mannen die staan dus. Ze gaan studeren nog.
They want to be.
So the helper was saying, you know, like the young Jewish people don't know Yiddish now.
Educated.
Weiß nicht, Maya Goldsheider, ja, dan heb ik dat heb ik gedaan.
She's referring to her brother Maya in Yiddish pronunciation, Meyer in English, or Max in English. And he was the one who brought her out. Yeah.
Is gedaan met welke organisatie? Met de Bund is het gedaan? Met Bund.
With what organization was he? Was he with the Bund?
Had nog eens krijgen op kan je met de eerste term.
Listen, she can't get a for exercise, for physiotherapy. She came to you.
So we're saying that my mother has to go down, for some physiotherapy, the helper says.
Reporter, come to you.
Yeah,
She come.
she was
Said,
here.
what you said? She doesn't feel good. She said, yeah.
No.
Why she didn't want to go?
Oh no, this is getting a nurse. Dus dat ik help aan het schijnt to the bed. Dus,
After the bed. And from physiotherapy, she didn't come. Even without going.
So I was saying that a nurse came to help my mother into bed, but and then the helper says nobody came for the physiotherapy.
Go there. Then she's going for physio.
That's what's going for physio?
But too late.
About the
Paper.
probably young.
Okay, I gotta apologize. I said, with the some camp she couldn't go.
And then she will get against always in the organization so you get the spending money or that one debate in her
All papers and she will use them. Okay, she will even need the papers. But then the pattern is useful.
this man, Weisfeld,
And this man, do you know him?
The pattern, but the
This
small
clean?
piece of she find it.
Yeah, people young involved. In days, to be
Mother, she had to get money from Germany, yeah? She got some.
maar this was special to wait to. Ik zeg,
But then from there,
Yeah.
from Germany, yeah,
Yeah.
good. From Germany, she had to get. of course.
This man met de glazen, Deen,
This man with glasses?
Deen, nee, ik weet niet.
No, you don't know them?
Wow,
Hij speelt de fiddle doen,
yeah.
weet niet. Deen man.
No, she can.
Ja,
no,
dat is
she
een
can-
slok dat nog. Ik kan
She
niet
can remember the face. No, she's not. She can remember. She can put maybe the she face. Even look,
Face?
maybe some face.
Oh, the helper saying, oh, she doesn't remember the faces.
On the ship. No, she knows these people look like rabbis. Yeah.
Ja.
So we wanted to live, we want to escape from Hitler.
Yeah.
Deen man doen.
Ma prima il gadget è
So she says, my brother Max, he went out and was looking for workers,
Ze geven essen. Dat meint ik kom eraan, ze gaan essen. Dat moet daar. Dan is daar aan brengen essen.
So I was saying that Meyer had gone out looking for food.
Ik ben een grote
Oh,
gassen.
Gaza.
Ja.
Ja.
Ja. Kijk, nog.
Dat is geweldig, een beetje werkveren. De kerk is toch.
Ah, zo is het niet. Oh, kijk, nou, dat is
Oh, de shadow. After everything, huh? Nice.
Kijk nou. Kijk naar alle dimension doen. This is a wedding party.
So looked at some more pictures, asking her if she knew the people there. And then saying that there was a photo of some people. I asked her if they were having a party or whatever.
Kijk nog de gassen doen gedaan. Kijk nog, weißt?
So this looks like it's a wedding or it's a party. Do you know?
Kijk nog de mensen, alle mensen doen.
Look at all the people there.
Nou, kijk op alle mensen. Ja.
Look at all the people there.
Ja, zie. De weißt wat ze doen? Kijk.
Do you know anybody there?
Kijk nou dat. No, du kennst das nicht, was sie doen. Dus doe het gewoon. Okay, schon genug.
Okay, that's enough. So there is one more video to be made. The next one is a long one, 44 minutes. So it should be quite interesting. And I was thinking that I should record some Yiddish because there's next to nothing in terms of Warsaw Yiddish having been recorded, I don't think, except for my other Here Now. So I should speak Yiddish in a video. What I'll do is I'll do a Yiddish translation of the JPLO Manifesto of 1988, the Jewish People's Liberation Organization. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the next video will be the 6th video, and I will do the Yiddish translation of the JPLO Manifesto of 1988 in the 7th video coming up. Okay, that's it for now. Also, ken ich de zoeken etwas in Yiddish, so this is genick for this mol. Es geht eine sechstige Interview mit meiner Mitte. Noch ein dus kann ich zu reden in Yiddish de manifestische von die Jiddische Bund, was ich gemacht, geschrieben in 88. Also ist es, this is Yiddish, allemal is this Yiddish. So, you know, that's, you know, what I was saying in English, you know, translate into Yiddish, you know, and I'm looking forward to speaking more Yiddish to you. Okay, bye for now.